Girl, the internet is shaking right now because while everyone's busy talking about those rumored RICO investigations, social media is suddenly convinced that Jay-Z has bigger problems on the horizon. And according to the online rumor mill, Chris Brown just dropped a bomb so wild, so unexpected, the entire timeline is spiraling into chaos.
I told her that she didn't trust me with anything. So I would give her the option of, oh, you can look at my phone. So I gave her the phone. She looks at the phone and there's a message and it says, kill the Grammys. Do your thing. And I didn't read the rest of the message, I didn't open it. So she opened the message and the rest of the message said, I'll see you at the cloud party. So I thought she thought I was lying. She starts going off, she throws the phone, I hate you, whatever. Starts hitting me, we're in a little Lamborghini. You know, she's fighting me and I'm like, look, I'm telling you the truth, I swear to God. You know, I'm telling you the truth, stop it. Closed fist, like I punched her. You know, and it busted her lip. And when I saw it, I was in shock. I was like, why the hell did I hit her like? So from there, she just spit in my face, like spit the blood in my face, and I'm like, yo, so it enraged me even more. Like it's a real on fight in a car. We driving in the street. So I'm like, yo, man, we tripping. Like what the f? Like what are we doing? She's trying to grab for my phone, and I'm not giving her my phone to throw it out of the window. So she grabs my nuts. And when she do that, I bite her arm, I think, as I'm driving, because I'm still trying to drive. And it's just like a petty, like, stupid fight.
For years, fans have pushed theories claiming Jay-Z quietly pulls strings behind the scenes, shutting doors, redirecting careers, protecting his own circle. Unverified? Absolutely. Persistent? Oh, very. But now the internet thinks Chris Brown just confirmed those whispers. And the way fans are reacting? Baby, it's a whole earthquake. Because people online are convinced Chris is hinting that Jay-Z blacklisted him. Not because of the 2009 incident itself, but because of something deeper, something messier, something the internet claims nobody saw coming. Online fan theories are going nuts. Some are even resurfacing decade-old gossip blogs and conspiracy threads claiming Chris wasn't telling the whole truth back then, and that he's finally ready to set the record straight. And when Chris started speaking out again, fans immediately began spinning their own versions of the story. Some of them extremely dramatic, extremely chaotic, and absolutely unverified. According to social media speculation, Chris is hinting that the situation between him and Rihanna wasn't as simple as people believed. These online rumors claim there were outside forces, industry politics, and behind-the-scenes tension that never made the headlines. Let's be clear. Chris has never accused Rihanna or Jay-Z publicly of cheating, STIs, or anything wild like the blogs are saying.
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how the did you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that.
That is pure internet imagination. But you know how the internet gets? The moment Chris pushed back on the old narratives, fans started filling in the blanks with their own theories. And girl, the tea the internet is brewing? Scalding. Scalding and messy, because now online conspiracy pages are dragging Clive Davis, Rock Nation, and half of Hollywood into this imaginary scandal, claiming they helped Jay-Z take Chris down. Again, no evidence, no confirmation, just fan-made theories exploding across TikTok and Twitter. But the timing, the tension, the way Chris has been speaking out lately, it's giving the internet everything it needs to spiral. So everyone knows about the 2009 incident. It was ugly, it was violent, and it was heartbreaking. A fight in the car before the Grammys turned into one of the biggest scandals in pop culture history. Rihanna was left bruised, Chris was arrested. He faced probation, counseling, and global backlash. That part is documented. That part is real. That part is not up for debate. But the internet? The internet has spent 15 years building conspiracy theories around what they think happened behind the scenes. And now that Chris is speaking out again, they're stitching their theories together like a crime documentary.
Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started fucking with her and signed to the death chair. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z. underage.
They're convinced there was industry manipulation, private conversations, alliances formed in the shadows, an entire PR machine ready to destroy Chris and protect Rihanna. Do we have proof? Number? Do fans care? Also number, because they've already made up their minds that this story is way deeper than what the public ever saw. One thing is clear, Chris Brown is tired of being labeled, tired of being dragged, tired of people ignoring his growth while keeping him frozen in 2009. And now that he's clapping back at cancel culture, fans are twisting every word into a new chapter of their own conspiracy saga. So now the question is Chris really exposing Jay-Z, or is the internet just hungry for a storyline and using Chris as the spark to set the entire rumor mill on fire?
Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. And that first night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, "Where the f is this dirty jet?" I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful, tall, wonderful. Chris Brown, she done ruined him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, "She always sucking."
Because girl, whatever this is, it's getting dramatic, fast. Over the years, Chris Brown has publicly taken responsibility for the 2009 incident. He admitted he was wrong, he admitted things got violent, and he admitted the relationship had turned toxic on both sides. For a long time, he stuck to the version of events that Rihanna and her team shared, that the fight started after she confronted him about cheating, the argument escalated, and he reacted horribly. Rihanna herself later described the moment saying, "I caught him in a lie. He kept lying, and I wouldn't drop it. It escalated into him being violent toward me." She also described how their love had become an obsession, passionate, emotional, but dangerously unstable. Chris echoed that sentiment, saying he lost it during the argument and that he'll always regret what happened.
And then they sat there, and Jay-Z and them get on the radio and they talk about that little fucking boy. And then they put together that whole fucking sham and then have him arrested on the red fucking carpet just to make sure America fucking hated him, defending himself against that crazy. I mean, she's sexy as shit, and she's pure pussy, and she has all of my respect when it comes to the game.
Ooh.
But you ruined fucking Chris Brown's life, and you knew you ruined his life, and the only reason you did it was because your Jay-Z told you to. So that he could cover up the fact that he started fucking you at 14 when he was damn near 30.
That is the documented truth. Everything else, the stuff swirling online now, that's where things get messy. Recently, Chris began pushing back on the narrative that has followed him for 15 years. He didn't deny what he did. He's admitted that many times. But he hinted that the public storyline doesn't include everything that was happening behind the scenes. And that's when the internet took off running. Because the moment Chloe Bailey worked with Chris on How Does It Feel, she was dragged across social media. People came for her, came for Chris, and reignited a controversy that Chris has been trying to outrun since he was a teenager. And that's when Chris snapped. He went on a full rant, blasting cancel culture. "If y'all still hate me for a mistake I made at 17, kiss my whole entire A. I'm 33. I'm tired of y'all running with this narrative." He pointed out how people tune in every week to watch other toxic relationships online, laughing and cheering. Yet somehow he is the one who can never be forgiven. And then came the line that shook the room. Where's cancel culture for the white artists who date young women, who beat their wives, who give women diseases? Oh, that's right. They're your buddies. That's when the internet lost it, because even though Chris didn't name anyone, fans immediately filled in the blank. This is where things get dramatic, but also dangerous, because fans started dragging Jay-Z's name into Chris's rant. Not Chris. Fans, blogs, speculation channels. People online started dissecting every word, every sentence, every tone, claiming Chris was obviously referring to Jay-Z. Why? Because Jay-Z is older than Beyonce. Because Jay-Z once mentioned meeting her years before they started dating. Because old gossip blogs once pushed rumors linking him to other artists. Because conspiracy pages love a villain. Again, none of this is confirmed. None of these allegations have ever been proven. These are decades-old internet theories, not facts. But once the internet believes it, it spreads like wildfire. People pulled up interviews, timelines, and old tabloid stories saying, "See, this is who Chris was talking about. even though Chris never said Jay-Z's name. Then the rumors jumped into overdrive. People started dragging Rihanna into the theories, claiming Chris was now saying she had cheated, or that Jay-Z was involved, or that there were secret relationships behind the scenes. But again, Chris didn't say that. Rihanna didn't say that. No evidence supports that. This is pure internet speculation. Social media took Chris's frustration about cancel culture and turned it into a celebrity conspiracy saga starring Jay-Z, Rihanna, and half the music industry. Chris Brown is frustrated. He feels judged for something he's repeatedly apologized for. He feels singled out while others get forgiven. The internet turned that frustration into an entire storyline involving cheating rumors, power moves, secret affairs, and industry sabotage, none of which Chris himself confirmed. But girl, the drama the fans created, 10 out of 10, Oscar-worthy, absolutely chaotic. And it's only getting messier from here. Now girl, this is where the internet fully jumps off the cliff, because the latest fan theories being pushed online are absolutely unhinged. According to social media speculation, some fans are now claiming Chris Brown once hinted that there were deeper personal issues behind that 2009 fight, including accusations about cheating and health scares. Again, these are rumors, not confirmed facts. Chris Brown has never publicly stated these specific claims, but the online rumor mill, it never sleeps. And once these theories hit TikTok and Twitter, it turned into an avalanche. Because for years, conspiracy pages have whispered about a supposed secret connection between Rihanna and Jay-Z back in the early 2000s. We all remember those headlines, messy, constant, and everywhere. But Rihanna always denied that anything romantic ever happened. She said it was strictly business. Her publicist even confessed that he was the one who planted those rumors, saying it was nothing but a reckless PR stunt to promote Ponder Replay. He flat out admitted, "I made it up. I didn't think it'd blow up like that. It was just a stunt, and now I regret it." So as far as confirmed truth goes, the rumor was fake. But now, online conspiracy communities are claiming Chris Brown is disagreeing with the official story, saying the industry worked overtime to bury the truth because it would have been bad for everyone involved. Again, these are unverified fan theories, not proven facts. Some fans believe Chris is painting the old narrative as a cover-up, saying that Rihanna and Jay-Z allegedly pushed hard to kill affair rumors because the speculation was getting too loud. But let me repeat, these claims have not been confirmed. These are accusations from online gossip circles, not real evidence. Still, the drama is wild. There's a circulating fan theory claiming Chris was pressured to stick to the version of events Rihanna's team put out, the one where he was the cheater, the aggressor, the villain, to protect Rihanna from scrutiny. Why? Because, according to the conspiracy crowd, if people thought Rihanna had been unfaithful, they'd start asking with who. And the internet loves to point fingers at Jay-Z even without proof. But again, this is online drama, not established fact. And girl, if that wasn't messy enough, the rumor mill dragged Jaguar Wright into this too. Fans online claim Jaguar Wright backed up Chris's side of the story. And because Jaguar has become a magnet for industry conspiracy theories, and because she hasn't been sued yet, her word gets treated like gospel in some online circles. Jaguar has repeated several explosive allegations over the years, including rumors about Jay-Z and Rihanna's early career connection and claims about Rihanna being paired with Chris for PR reasons. But again, Jaguar's stories are not verified. None of these claims have been proven. These statements come from interviews, not evidence. Still, the internet eats it up. And when Jaguar said Chris once walked in on Rihanna doing NSFW things at a Clive Davis party, social media went into full meltdown mode. Then she added that industry insiders worked together to spin the narrative against Chris. And girl, that was all it took to ignite a fan-driven firestorm. So now, with all these rumors swirling, some fans think Chris gets triggered because he feels the world never heard his truth. They've posted comments like, "Remember, Chris wasn't allowed to talk about the case as part of his sentence. Why silence him unless there's more to the story?" Wendy Williams used to joke that dating Rihanna meant you needed penicillin. Nobody believed her. Chris is talented. I just hope he stays away from evil people. Mind you, all of this is speculation from fans, not verified information. This entire situation has turned into one giant internet mystery. Is Chris finally revealing hidden truths? Or is the internet twisting his frustration into a conspiracy-filled soap opera? Is he defending himself after years of being demonized? Or is this damage control with extra seasoning? One thing's for sure, this story is messy, it's emotional, and it's nowhere near finished. So now I need to know, do you believe the fan theories? Or do you think Chris is trying to rewrite history after all these years? Drop your thoughts below. And girl, don't forget to check out the next video, because this saga only gets wilder from here.